Okay, winter has arrived. This is not actually normal for us, well, at least for the last few years. Like Ontario, Canada gets lots of snow and wintry weather, but not so much in my little pocket of Niagara. Sometimes we have a winter with barely any snow at all. So this is fun, maybe, if you like snow. We're in this is the warmest day of the week. Otherwise, I would not be out here. But I have a crazy dog that needs a lot of exercise. So I'm taking him out for a walk every day, and I found the snowshoes again. So we're able to do a good lap of the field. But yeah, what am I doing this week? I feel I have to apologize. I like to take you along with my work, but I don't know what I'm doing this week. I feel like already a couple days have gone by and not a lot of work seems to have happened. Like I am seeding slowly. I do a couple trays a day, and I have a lot of webinars, Zoom meetings scheduled this week. So I already did, I'm in a little YouTube boot camp. So I had a meeting for that. And I'm taking a 4-week flower webinar course. It's not really a course, but just different topics every Tuesday. So I had that already. So, and then I have a couple more, another boot camp thing, and I'm meeting with some other growers on Zoom. So yeah, just a bunch of indoor work that I'm doing. And actually, I feel like most of this week I've spent in my head. Monday night there was, I'm on the steering committee for market, and so this wasn't new. It's not a surprise. We knew it was happening, but the market is not going to be in the same location next summer. It's actually going to move to an area that I have been at a couple times when we weren't able to use that main street in town. So they're tearing the whole street up. It's a pretty major project, and it's going to take 2 years to finish the downtown area before our market can go back to that spot. So we're going to be at the arena. So years ago there was a fire on the street, and we were moved to the arena because we weren't able to set up for half a season on the street because of the barricades and safety issues. And then during the pandemic, we spent, I think, a year and a half at the arena parking lot. And it's a different market there. It's not the same. Hands down, having a farmer's market in the downtown core on a street is the best way. It's just very visible to shoppers. People going in and out of stores can shop at the market. So they're not, like when you have a market at a different hidden location, non-visible. What I mean by hidden, it's not, you have to purposely decide as a shopper to go to the market. You're not just gonna land there and drive by and see it and think, wow, what is it? Or you happen to pop out of a store and see it. You have to drive, make a plan, and go to the market. And that changes the type of customer that comes to the market, and it changes the quantity of customers that come to the market. So I've experienced before, and all I can say is I'm nervous for the next 2 years of what the future of the market is and what my sales are going to be at the market. So when I say that the work is happening in my head, I think what I mean is I'm just going in circles, and I can't really decide, what should be my growing plan this year? Do I grow less stuff to account for the less sales at market? Or do I go a totally different direction and try and get sales via a different method? So right now I do the one farmer's market, and I'm working on the collective. And I think the third thing I'm working on is my YouTube channel, is taking videos, and it's just been a really fun project. So can I even handle something different, like opening my roadside stand up again, or doing a CSA, or weddings? I definitely know I don't want to touch that. But do I have events on the farm? There's all sorts of things you can do with running a flower farm. And do any of those fit my personality, my property, my time? And I think that's just, I'm kind of just going in circles. What do I want to do this year? Do I want to do anything different? And what can I even handle? So I'm pretty excited because I'm going to seed my seed trial. I'm part of the Association of Specially Cut Flowers, and the last few years I've been in their seed trial, and they consistently trial a lot of the new lisianthus colors and varieties that have come out. And so that package arrived last week along with my other couple seed orders. So there's quite a few in there, and a bunch of them this year are Rosita, which is one of my favorite varieties, and Chroma. Both those series I love. So there's some new colors that I get to try. So I'm just trying to get that seeded before the end of the week. I am seeding in this bottom thing before I push it out, and so hopefully that doesn't make a mess of the seeds. And I've switched finally. I finished the orange. I'm now seeding into green. My strategy this year is I was doing a different color every week last year. I'm just going to I did all the orange trays, and now I'm going to do all the green trays. I think that I'll just know that the orange was all seeded first, get all the orange in the ground. It'll just be visually even clearer than what I did last year. And have I come to any conclusions yet on this coming year, changes that maybe I want to make? Not really. I think maybe all I've concluded is that I like the 3 things I'm working on, and when I look at my week, I'm not sure there's much more that I personally can add into my schedule. So I think I just want to really think through each of the collective, the market, and YouTube. What can I do to make maybe each of those better? I'd rather do them really well than add in more things and not do anything well. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm really trying to think through the plants that maybe I'm going to grow, the quantity of some of the plants I'm going to grow, and maybe if there's some creative things I can do to get each of those areas growing on their own without adding anything else. So yeah, that's it. No big insights here. But yeah, I need to get that dog outside. We are in a cold snap right now. It was minus 23 Celsius when I woke up this morning, so I didn't take him out very long because I was worried about his paws and stuff. He's not used to that. So I think we're going to sneak outside again for a bit and end this week. I just want to thank you again for watching. All your views, sharing, liking, and subscribing definitely help the YouTube third of my life here. And those of you that have become members, that really helps. So I really appreciate that. And I'm looking at, as I learn in my boot camp, things that I can do to make the membership more enjoyable for you. So anyways, that's the end of this week. I hope to see you again next time.